I'm sorry about that, but a lot of them don't have the truck payments taken out, and they don't have the maintenance because they done already made the cap on their maintenance. So that's another $800 a week that they're putting back in their pockets because their trucks are paid for. Their maintenance account is at its limit, and they make more money that way. So we do have some people that are independent that totally own their own truck, and that's their choice. They can do that. It all depends on what you're comfortable with as far as your income is concerned. If you want to go out there and chase some big bucks, some big bucks, and the higher the reward, the higher the risk. Okay, so it's out there. You can make it. There's so many things that you can do in trucking. You can do dry van. You can do reefer. Reefer is hauling a lot of produce and things that you have to get, cold, and things in the grocery store and things like that. A lot of fresh items, things like that. So reefer. You can do flatbed. Okay, you can do heavy hauling, heavy equipment. There's good money in making that. You can do livestock where you are carrying chickens and farm animals and all that kind of stuff, cows and all that kind of stuff. It's good money in that. Um, you can do expedited. Have you ever heard of that? Expedited trucking. Okay, there's a company that does expedited trucking that you can bring in your own truck, and they make good money as well. I mean, but when they call you and say that you got to go, you got to go. You don't even have to have a truck. You can have one of vans. You can have like a big van and do things that way. There are so many. There's step, step, step decks, I think they call them. But there's so many things that you can do and make money in trucking that it's a lot. It really is a lot. And with having that CDL, the money, I feel like if you're going to be in this industry, you should be at least bringing home $1,000 a week. Okay, this is a dangerous profession, and we shouldn't be out here working for peanuts. Okay, we shouldn't be out here. We should be able to maintain and provide for our families and live comfortably. We should not be out here struggling trying to get a check. If you are making $400-500 a week, and you don't have no child support, and you not have back taxes, and you don't have all this stuff taken out your check, and every time you look around your check is only $500-600 a week, you may need to make some changes. Maybe it's time for you to step up and be an owner operator, a lease purchase operator. It's time to move and develop a plan. Okay, if you're going to go company, that's fine. If you want to go company and you want to learn the ropes and you want to do this and you want to do that, that's fine. But eventually, if you want to take that to the next level, you got to keep it pushing. You got to keep it pushing. I mean, we're not out here to just be settling for the same thing all the time. We're out here to get this money, to save it, to invest it, to make it work for us. And that's what you're going to have to do. Stop being comfortable. Step out on faith. In order to make money, you have to take risks. Okay. If you sit there and you comfortable, that's what you're going to get. You're going to get some comfortable money. Okay. If you gotta worry about your vacation and being home on the weekend and not being able to see this person, and that's what you're going to get the comfortable check. So you could be able to go home and you could be able to see your family and you could be able to spend time with this, that, and the third. And if that's okay with you, that's fine with you. If you like it, I love it. I have no problem with that. But if you want more, if you want to be able to increase your revenue, you have to step out on faith, and you have to be able to take those risks in order to be a business owner. If you fail, so what? So what? Just get back up and do it again. Eventually, success will come. Eventually it will come. If you work at something hard enough and you try hard enough, we're not going to all know how to make things happen all at one time. We have learning curves. I have learning curves. Okay, but if I make a mistake, I'm gonna tell you what mistake I made so you don't make that same mistake, and we learn from each other. It's enough freight, it's enough jobs out here for everybody to make a decent living. And we, as lease purchase, we as independent operators, we must fight for the things that we want. We are the drivers. We are the ones that's moving this freight. We have a say in what we do and what we make and how we make this profession, because these companies can't move it by themselves. They can't. They got to have somebody that is going to drive and move the freight. And you should be treated, if whatever company that you at, you should be treated with respect. You should be treated as the most important thing it is, because they depend on you to make an on-time delivery. They depend on you to pick up the product on time. They depend on you to get that product there safely. Okay. Another thing, I want to talk to you about your DOT cards. When you get ready to go to trucking school, make sure you maintain and be healthy. If you're on blood pressure medicine, take your medicine. Okay, whatever it is that you got to do to pass your physical, make sure you're taking care and maintaining your health. Okay, you can't be out here and you sick and worried about passing out or not being able. You can have a stroke. So maintain your health. Take care of your health. I'm in the truck stop all the time, and I just see all these people, and it's just like, my God, you know. I know it's hard. It is hard. It's so hard to be able to keep a healthy, maintain a healthy diet out here on the road, and it is a little bit expensive. You could go get some cantaloupe or watermelon or whatever in a container, and that's like $4, $5. It's so quick to grab a bag of chips. So it's hard. It's sacrifice, it's determination. It's really hard, but it can be done. And I want you to seriously think about that. And I also want you to think about, if you at home and you receiving assistance, uh, it should be no, and you can work, and you don't have any prior records, and you don't have any tickets. Why not give it a try? Why not try something that will be able to take care of you and your family, the people that you love the most? Why not try that? Um, it can really change your life. It really can. And but you have to be focused. This is something that you have to want to do. This is something that you have to dedicate yourself to do, and you have to make up your mind that you will do it. And if you do that, you will be very successful at it. You really would. So, with that being said, I done took up your time, but I just wanted to come. I had a little downtime, and I just wanted to come and just be serious and stop playing. Stop playing. Go for what you want. Make it do what you want it to do. No matter where you at, get into school. There's some programs at the unemployment office that you can go and ask for that will help pay for your CDL school. Like I say, it don't matter where or how you get it. Just get it. Okay. So, like I say, if y'all have any questions you want to ask me, I'm always calling, checking up on these different companies to see whatever it is that they have to offer, because not only are y'all asking me about KLLM, y'all asking me about other companies. And I do realize that everybody is not going to be able to come to KLLM. but I do want to be able to lead you and guide you to a place that you will be happy and you will be okay with, and it may be for you, okay? But I want you to come to KLLM, baby. But if you can't come to KLLM, we'll try to get you in somewhere. Okay. It's just make sure you get it. Make sure you get into a program. Make sure you get into training. Make sure you get your CDL. Make sure you get on the road. Okay. So with that being said, I'll talk to you later, fam. And I hope that this has helped you to make your decision of what you want to do. Like I say, if y'all want to call me, if you want to ask me questions, I might can't answer you right away, okay? But if you leave me a message or if you inbox me or whatever, as soon as I get a chance, I will try to answer your question. But if you need some convincing, honey, if you need somebody to have your back, if this is what you want to do and you need somebody to have your back, but you got to convince that wife or you got to convince that husband, honey, call me. I can get it done for you, okay? So I will talk to y'all later. Peace, love, joy, and happiness, and y'all have a wonderful afternoon. Bye.